All right, y'all. So as you can see right here, might not be a perfect angle, but I've got my magnetic phone holder up here in the top of my cart. But anyway, on my favorite ratchet, this one here is what I would say would be my favorite ratchet if I had to pick only one. This is the snap-on swivel head, I believe they call it. I always called it like a teardrop style, but I've had this one the longest. Back when I was logging, had, a couple mechanics come right to the woods and do stuff, and they had one, and I used it and stuff, and then I had to have one. This was the first snap-on tool that I bought, and like I said, I've had this one the longest. Forgot what I paid for it back there then. It was like 150, 60 bucks, something like that, I believe. And let's see, this is FHNF 100. So I believe that means it's got 100 tooth ratchet, I believe. So anyway, this one would be my number one favorite ratchet. Like I said, with that swivel, I've got it, in some tight places. And I just believe with one of these, when you're in a tight place, or you kind of in a flex and a bend, that it just flows more naturally than the flex head style. I do like this one with the lock on it, but like the regular free floating flex, like this one here. When you get like in a bind, a lot of times when you're putting pressure, it'll twist, whatever way like that, and bust your knuckles and, get in the way and stuff like that. So, there you have it. That's my favorite ratchet. This is kind of a love or hate thing. People either love these style or they hate them. I just recently got the quarter drive Icon here a week or so ago, and I used it the other day quite a bit. I like the Icon ratchets. This one, I think it's just got more slop in it than it should have. I had a 3/8, I've got it at the house, 3/8 swivel head Icon, and it's the same way. It's got a lot of play. It's got, this sets up a lot higher than the snap-on, as you can see the switch. I may, when I get some extra money, upgrade and get the swivel head snap-on, but for some reason the Icon, like the flex head and normal ratchet head style, they're pretty tight. They've got a lot better feeling clicks, and it's not as much slop, and it doesn't sound cheap. I don't know why, but for some reason these it just sounds cheaper than those. But anyway, so like I said, this one here is my favorite ratchet, and if you haven't tried one of these swivel heads, I suggest you try one. Like I said, I do definitely prefer the snap-on in this style here. There may be some others, like Gear Wrench or something, that you can get cheaper and that you can just order, because not everybody has a snap-on dealer. But like I said, this is probably a fine ratchet, and I mean, it worked fine the other day, but it's just looser than I would want, because this is the kind of tool that you're going to be using in a tight place. And I mean, you've got that far in between your clicks right there in your swing arc. So to each his own. But I also like this little ratchet. this is a Titan, which come from O'Reilly's. I'm sure some other places have it, but it's a teeny tiny little ratchet, and it's got swivel head, and it's actually got, that's a click right there. That's a click. Let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty nice little ratchet for, you know, super tight places. All right, appreciate you watching.